Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing this full face of makeup using only Ulta 3 products. This is a really affordable brand that I know a lot of Australians can get their hands on. So I'm going to start off with their primer. This is the Perfect Balance Primer and it is a very interesting consistency. It's kind of like a lotion, but it dries almost to a matte finish. And on top of that, I'm using the HD Blur foundation. And this one was in the color 4. All these products were very generously sent to me for this kind of video, and honestly this foundation matched me almost perfectly, which was amazing. It is a medium. I feel like it could be a buildable to full coverage though, but I really like the look of a good medium coverage, and I'm just blending that out using a brush. And then for concealer, this is the HD Blur concealer, and it is one of those wind up ones with a brush tip, and I put a generous amount because I wasn't too sure what the coverage would be like, but I found this again was more of a medium coverage. Did brighten quite a bit. It did settle into some fine lines, but that's just what happens when I put concealer on. But all round really nice, and I know it is super affordable, so if you guys are after a new concealer, I would definitely recommend checking this out. Hopefully it comes in a few different colors so you guys can check it out as well. I'm then moving on to powder. Now this is the HD pressed powder in the color beige. Now this did make my foundation a little bit darker than I would have liked, but next time I think I will just get a lighter shade just to counteract that. But it's definitely a medium to buildable to full coverage powder if that's what you guys are after. Now this is the strobing kit. In the kit it does come with a cream highlighter as well as a cream contour, and it also has a couple of powder contours and highlighters as well as a blush. So I'm going in with the powder bronzer, and I'm just going to bronze in the usual places, so just along the forehead as well as the cheekbones, and I also blended this down the neck a little bit as well, and then going in with a bit of this blush. This is going on the cheekbones and then moving straight onto highlighter. Oh my gosh, you guys, this highlighter was so intense. I actually had no idea how crazy it was, but you can see that glow. It is intense. Just highlighting in the usual spots, of course, on the highlighting on the cheekbones, on the nose, and on the cupid's bow as per usual. From top to Then moving on to brows. Now this is just their standard brow pencil. It did work really, really well. I found that I got a lot of coverage out of it. It's a really waxy kind of warm pencil, and honestly I was a little bit nervous using these because I'm so particular about my brows, but I found that it gave a really good amount of color, and I just brushed through with a spoolie. And they did also give me a brow powder, and I just like to touch up just on the outer kind of tail part and also at the front just to give a nice kind of fade as well. So just use just a regular angled brush. I never use the ones that come in the actual like package. They just don't work for me. But I'm going to set my brows with their brow gel. This actually did a really good job. It didn't leave my brows crunchy at all, and it also gave a really nice kind of natural hair-like effect as well, which I absolutely love. And I found that using concealer, I honestly cannot go a day without using concealer to clean up my brows. So I just used the same concealer that I used around the face underneath the brows, and I found that really helped at sharpening them up and making them look like I would usually have my brows using all my Benefit products. So it was really good, and I'm really happy with them. So then moving on to the eyes, I'm just going to do a really basic kind of halo eye. I found this palette was really nice. You definitely did have to build the color up a little bit, but in the end it looked really nice and they blended really well. So I'm just going in with a standard light brown just in the crease, and then I'm going in with this warmer brown in the socket as my transition, just with a smaller brush. And this I also popped on the inner and outer corner as well, just to start up the start of the halo eye. Nowadays, it's breaking balance. I'm then taking a really precise small brush, and I'm going to take the really cool tone dark brown, and I'm popping that straight into that same area, so right into the socket. I didn't want to blend this too up high because I wanted it to be really precise, and I wanted the dark and all the depth to be right in the socket and not in the crease. And then I'm also taking that on the inner and outer corner, and this is their face setting spray. I'm just going to spray a flat shading brush, and I'm going to go in with that really pretty kind of rose gold color. and honestly it was absolutely stunning. It definitely did take a little bit to build up the color, but once it was on, it was absolutely beautiful, and that's going on at the center of the halo eye. And then for the bottom lash line, I'm going really simple. I'm using that first transition color that we used, just the really light brown, and then I'm going to take a really precise brush and just going to put that right underneath the lashes just to give a little bit more dark and depth. And then I'm taking the lightest yellow kind of shimmery color, and that's going on the inner corner and also on the brow bone. I didn't have a mascara from them, so I just used my own, and I'm just using the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes just to finish off the eye look. Moving right along to the lips, I'm then going in with this Longwear lip cream in the color Spirit Sister, and this is a really beautiful berry color. When I first put it on, I was really impressed, and then when I stopped putting it on, it kind of felt a little bit sticky, but then once it completely dried matte, it did not budge all day long. I'm really impressed by these, and I'm sure they're really affordable. Then just to set the face, I'm using that same Soft Focus makeup setting spray, and that, guys, is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.